Hi everyone, Kev the Care Home Singer. I just want to say that these videos, you know, that I'm showing what I do in the care homes, but I'm also giving you a chance to see the passion of the people within them who work there. So if you've got friends or relatives in a care home, or you might be in one yourself one day, put the kettle on, watch this video, and just listen to the passion coming through from the activities coordinator. It's absolutely amazing, and find out what really goes on. And if you work in a care home, it's a great way to share some links, share some ideas. You'll see what I mean if you watch it. Put the kettle on, sit down and watch this video if you never watch another video again. Good morning everybody, 27th of April, Monday morning, and I'm starting the week up at Wooler, the gateway to the Cheviot Hills as they call it. And it's pretty much on the border between England and Scotland, I think. It's not far from the border anyway. And we're looking forward to it. I'm going to show you around Wooler a little bit around the countryside, do a little bit of promo for the area. And who knows, we might even have a chat with some of the staff at the Old Vicarage Care Home. I've been going there for many years now. Even in the summer, we've sat outside. We even had an ice cream man booked in one day and he came. I went, I hope I'm getting ice cream. I got one. They had one ordered for me. At a 99, I'll never forget it. It was brilliant when he pulled up. We're having a real garden party. And you just see this ice cream man appear from nowhere. You go, eh? And they went, oh, we booked him to call in. And it was absolutely great. But I've also been up there during the COVID days, you know, where we had to sing through the window and just there was no communication for the poor people in there. And it was just great to be able to cheer them up singing through the window. And at that time, I wasn't allowed in. They weren't allowed out. But anyway, let's get up there and let's have a look around Wooler, Northumberland. Lovely market town. You'll enjoy it. And here we are, the Old Vicarage. What a place. So many great memories of all the shows I've done here. Set in stunning grounds. Wait till you see the garden. Absolutely beautiful. Take you out the front. Maybe I'll get over the fence with the camera, mightn't I? It'll only be the camera, mate. It won't be me. And there you are, singing through that conservatory window in COVID days. Bless them all. It's great. Then the ice cream man pulled up here. I've never seen so many happy faces, especially mine. Great stuff. Let's get inside, meet the team of the Old Vicarage Care Home in Wooler. Are you in? Right up, just the two. So I'm at Wooler, the Old Vicarage Care Home in Wooler, and I've been coming here for quite a few years, as I said earlier, when I was videoing it outside. And I still remember the ice cream van. Were you here when the ice cream van came?
He comes often.
Does he?
He comes often.
Oh, maybe I should come up more often then.
Yeah.
So I'm with Catherine Hall, is that
That's
how I got
right,
the name
yeah,
of it? Who I actually went to school with all the way down in Washington, miles away, and I didn't know it the last time I was here. You mentioned it, didn't you?
That's right.
She said, did you get to St Robert's School? I said, oh, I didn't know. Huh? Sometimes. When I was meant to.
I wasn't there often.
So how long have you worked here?
I've been here, I left for a year, but I think it's about 5 years now, 5 or 6 years.
So were you here when COVID was on?
No.
I was here when COVID was on.
Yes.
No. Sing through the conservatory.
I was
bit,
in Annick then.
Which was awful.
Yeah, yeah.
It was really awful for them because you could see that they were just itching to get out, you know what I mean? I was like itching to get inside and entertain them. It was freezing cold and I was singing through the window and I just thought, oh, bless them.
I know.
You know,
it was an awful time.
It was.
I worked in a care home when COVID was on, and it wasn't nice.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
It was nothing like we were showing on the
families,
news.
Everything was just, they were distraught, not seeing their parents and stuff.
So with you coming from Washington area,
yes,
you know what it's like in the urban areas, the towns and cities.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between a care home down there and a care home out in the sticks?
Oh, there must be. There must be, because, for instance, this morning, I put 2 people in the car. We had to drive up Ingram Valley, and there was nothing there but hills, a rambling river, grass, bracken, and a pot of tea. We had a pot of tea, and it was 10 minutes up the road.
You would love that, wouldn't you?
Oh, they loved it. They absolutely loved it, and that's the kind
brilliant.
We'll have the likes of you coming, or we take them out for a meal. But that's quite structured sometimes.
Yeah, because where I live, like in Berkeley, and obviously we know Washington quite well.
Yeah.
As soon as you come out the building, you're into roadworks and
Yes.
delays, and you just think
And-
they don't need to be
yeah.
sitting in minibuses with
No.
delays. You know what I mean?
And we
It's
don't need to
awful.
go far
Nah.
and take a flask.
I know.
you
I've just been having a drive around for an hour at
Oh.
Hawthorpe Valley and places like that.
Oh.
I'm going, wow, look at these
Yeah,
places.
we've been up
Absolutely
Ingram
amazing.
this morning and we're just sat by the river.
And I love that. Well,
Absolutely love it.
so do you get many ex-farmers or people like that
Yes,
coming in?
yeah, and we've got an ex-farmer's wife. So this morning,
And they really are
She-
used to the outside.
and she was telling me of who used to farm here and all them years ago, and if you turn left, you know, and it was just
It's
lovely.
amazing what triggers the memory, isn't it?
It was lovely,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good. That like. Aye.
And but even sitting by the stream, it just let them be and talk, and without a care, without
Yeah.
a noise, without a sound. They could hear the birds, they could see them.
Mm-hmm.
We were feeding them custard creams. It was just lovely.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Oh, that's good. I like
And I mean,
stuff like that.
we do a lot. There's a swimming pool just along the road. We go swimming tomorrow.
Indoor or outdoor?
Indoor. We're taking a lady indoor swimming
Brilliant.
every 2 Tuesdays.
Oh, that's good.
It's amazing, you
Oh,
know,
that's-
and that's
Do you swim when you're there?
yes,
Of course.
of course. No flips and no bombs though.
Right.
No, we
No
just
flips and no
paddle
bombs.
and swim. Yeah,
That's
but we
good,
go
eh?
there every fortnight, and that's the Canny Owl. The new
Yes,
place.
I've seen that. Aye.
Yeah, well, they've got a swimming pool.
Is that to do with the
They
holiday
donate,
park?
yes.
Yes, I
and
thought it was.
They
I've
allow
signed
us. They invite us to go along and have a swim, free of charge. They're so
Mm-hmm. that's good of
very,
them, isn't
very
it?
kind. It's to do something local
I'll
for
try
the
and have a chat with
locals.
them on the way out. Aye.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
honestly,
good.
they're really nice.
Because I've
If you
sang
go
there a
onto
few
the
times
holiday
with
park,
me other shows, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Midnight shows in the holiday park.
if you go onto the holiday park, and there's the manager, she'll be in
Aye.
there, and yeah, they're very kind to us.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm sure
So
my
we'll
belly
do
will.
swimming. We'll go to a dementia disco every 2 weeks in Sea Houses. You've got to
Yeah.
get yourself there.
Oh,
you don't
I'll
have to
have
have dementia to go.
No, no.
It is amazing. Every 4 weeks, isn't it? Is it 4 weeks we do that? Every 4 weeks we do the
We have a
dementia
secret
disco.
weapon stand over here, you know.
Yeah.
She's a little bit shy
Yeah.
when she's singing. I'll just stand behind the camera and keep you right.
It's the
It's like
first
the
Saturday.
director over there, you see.
And there's a local bus company.
Aye.
You know, we pay for the bus, but we get it at a very, very,
Reduce rate.
a good rate, because
That's
it's to
good,
get
yeah.
the locals out. The
So what other
residents.
sort of activities can you do? Because when you're out here, are you limited? Or
No,
you've already
we do.
said that you're pretty
We-
much
we
not.
We play bowls, we play beach ball games, we play the parachute. They love to do the parachute. We'll sometimes just come out here and have a beer.
Oh, that
I
sounds
have
good.
a beer and some crisps.
This is the Washington
and
in
we'll
the
play
last hour, you know.
music. We'll play music.
Aye.
It's just lovely. Or someone might bring the grandchildren along. I
Yeah.
can bring mine along, or your daughters come along, and they just love to see the little
Yeah.
ones play.
You make as much noise as you want here as well, can't
Oh,
you?
it's just
You're not going to get
wonderful.
wrong with the neighbours, are you?
No, nah. Well, half of them's deaf anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
No, honestly, we're never stuck. We never have
Aye.
to go too far afield, and it doesn't always have to cost a fortune. As long as we've got the vehicle to take them,
Yeah,
we just jump in the car. Sometimes we'll take the men out to a pub for a beer.
brilliant.
They do, I don't want we dinner, but I'll have a pint. Have a pint then.
Aye, that's excellent.
It's
isn't
just
it?
lovely.
You're just giving them that sense of normality, aren't you?
Yeah.
Really, you know what I mean?
And some of them's from south of Wooler, some's from north of Wooler, and
Uh-huh.
so we just dot around.
We're near the border, aren't we? We're not far from Scotland,
Not
really. are
far
we?
at all. Nah,
I thought
nah,
we weren't.
nah. It's a lovely. Doesn't matter in which direction you go. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's one of them places. See, so, and nothing against the cities, but like tomorrow I'm in Newcastle. I'll only get there just before the show. Whereas when I'm coming to Wooler, I'm going to Richmond, North Yorkshire or something.
Yeah.
Like that. I think, I'm going to get there an hour early, have
Aye.
a coffee and walk
Yeah.
around. I went to the milk bar earlier on. I was
Oh,
chatting
yeah?
with the staff in there. They were lovely.
Oh, they're great
Absolutely
fun.
brilliant.
We often
And-
take them there for ice cream.
Do you? Oh,
Yeah.
right. I might try one on the way out.
Yeah, we'll have an ice cream.
Oh, that's good,
My
aye.
son actually lives on the farm where the ice cream's made. In
Oh, so they do
Doddington.
make it. And I've seen something about it was made. I didn't know if they buy it
he,
in.
he works on that. He lives on that farm. My son.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, characters. Let's talk about characters. Who's the character in there when I go in?
We
Who's
have.
the one once I start singing is just gonna...
Well, that'll be Lillian.
Lillian.
She's our
I'll
dance.
be looking for her.
She's our dance floor queen. when we go to the discos, Lillian, on the way there, Katie, I'm not going to dance. And I said, no, I'm not either. And I'm not dancing with any men. I says, neither me. I'm not dancing with anyone. Nah. And we get there. She ended up being the dance floor queen.
Right.
And there was a king mentioned. Ian, every week she dances as she's getting out of the bus, and she's still dancing coming back. She is wonderful.
I'm looking forward to it.
And we've got a lovely lady, Elizabeth. She loves to sing along, and that is her way to express, you know, because of her needs. And she just opens, and she's open-armed, and she's just, and it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's beautiful to see.
It's good, because sometimes I think if you're taking them somewhere in public, do you find that some people maybe try to treat them different, and they shouldn't?
You can.
Does that happen?
Yeah, sometimes you'll get, you know, if you are out with a wheelchair. Say, I mean, I take Lillian down. We've been down the town last week. She wanted to go personal shopping.
Yeah.
She wanted to do personal shopping, so I took her down. That was our day out, and because she was in a wheelchair, like, for the walking around, she can get up in the shop and totter.
Yeah.
But there was a couple of tuts, you know, and it really saddens me.
The reason I'm asking Catherine is because when I had this hip operation 4 weeks ago, right, I went into my local Aldi a few days later with a friend, and she sort of drove me up there, and she says, "Go on, get your own shopping," sort of thing. And I went in with my stick, right, and someone actually moved me stick out the way to get to something I was looking at. Yeah. I was actually going to get something off the shelf, and somebody nudged me stick. I went, "What were you doing?"
But you know,
I thought, imagine being like this permanently. Yes. I found that just that few hours, people were treating us as though there was something wrong with me.
You know, you should treat the elderly as you would hope your parents would be treated.
Aye, because we're going to be there one day as well.
We're going to be there one day. And, you know, these people they've fought for our country. They've worked all their lives, and farmers and that don't retire. They just keep going.
Oh God, it's 24/7.
They're always working.
Yeah.
But it shows in some of our women, you know, the farmers' wives. They're always busy. They'll be dusting.
Yeah.
If you can see them getting unsettled or whatever, give them a duster. Or you'll start dusting and say, "Here, pet, let us help you."
Because they're used to being busy, aren't they?
Always, just
you
busy.
You don't imagine a farmer lying on the settee watching daytime TV, do you?
Nah,
it doesn't happen.
Honestly.
Or binge watching a series.
It's like stepping in. You know you're coming to work and you know you've got your job to do, but it is kind of like stepping back in time, and it's just wanting to be respectful.
Yeah.
And wanting, if I can make someone smile, you know, I can go home happy and think, well, I've done what I've set out to do.
Yeah, it's a different type of work. I don't see it as work, me, when I'm doing these now.
Yeah.
When I've worked in the pubs and the work in men's clubs and everything, I thought, it's like work sometimes.
Yeah, no,
you're looking at your watch sometimes. You know?
Yeah. I mean, we go from breakfast to cups of tea to lunch to cups of tea to tea.
Yeah.
You know, you always know what time of the day is because there's always a trolley coming around with something on, so you can gauge the time. But I like the off the cuff stuff, you know, because people with dementia, they can start to wander around and there's unsettlement happening.
Yeah.
And to spot that, and you just lead them away, and we'll come out in the garden, and they think, you know, we might be going for a message, or how we'll go and post a letter.
Yeah.
And it just takes them into a different little step. It's wonderful, honestly.
Brilliant.
And if you ever be ready to work hard, because the carers and the seniors, they work.
I see it everywhere.
They work very, 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 very hard.
See it every show.
And I was a carer and I was a senior, and the age we're getting now, man, you just think, I cannot switch off because I wanted to do everything right, and did I sign that book, and was that done? And now this job came up, and it's part-time, it's a practice wage for me pension.
Yeah,
you know, I'm trying to learn to live with it.
We're not at St Robert's School now, are we?
No. But I've got respect. I have respect for them. I have respect for the managers.
Yeah.
And nothing's a problem. If I want anything, but just tell someone. Just get it ordered.
Yeah.
You know, It's not like, oh well, we can't have this.
The
we
residents
can't
come
have that.
first, yeah.
The residents come first.
That's
Because
brilliant.
without the residents, they don't have a business.
Exactly, aye.
But people need to remember, without the residents, we don't have a job.
Yeah, that's right.
We work
It's
in
a
their
circle.
home. They don't come where we work. They
Yeah.
don't live where we work. We work in their home.
Aye.
And
No,
that's what you've
great.
always got to remember.
Yeah, absolutely spot on.
It's a beautiful job. It's
Yeah.
hard work, but it's very rewarding.
Aye.
If you look for a small reward, you'll always get that at the end
Yeah,
of the day.
of
And
course.
it doesn't have to be a small reward, a smile, or a thank you, or a touch of your hand.
Yeah.
You know, like you've reassured us.
Absolutely,
It's
aye.
just beautiful.
And see the passion, the way you're talking, like, you know.
Honestly,
it's all there for us,
honest.
yeah.
But my mum
It's
was in a
great.
care home, and the one that she passed away in was in Alnwick, and I ended up working, and it was because of where she was that I wanted to work and how I wanted to be with people.
Yeah.
And I'd seen it day in, day out,
Yeah,
and I thought, that's it. They couldn't have done enough for her, and she wasn't troubled, she wasn't noisy, but they respected her.
aye.
And you show respect and you get nothing but respect back.
Absolutely, aye.
Yeah?
Brilliant. So what we're going to do the day and entertain them and get them
Aye.
dancing?
Way aye.
Have a bit
Yeah.
of fun?
Oh, they're setting that up now. Way
Yeah.
aye.
Take them back to the rock and roll 60s, 70s era.
Oh, it'd be great.
Let's
but
do it.
unfortunately, the doctor has to come in.
Yes,
But-
you got some COVID jabs going on, so
Yeah.
look in and out with one
Yeah.
at a time. I'll look out for Lillian.
Hey, she's absolutely hilarious. Honest.
We'll have some fun.
She's our bloody disco queen. But if you go to any of the care homes, please tell them once at the first Saturday of every month there's a dementia disco on, and you do not have to have dementia to go.
Right.
Take your
And
mum,
that's in
take
Sea
your dad.
Houses.
Sea Houses Working Men's Club.
Oh, yeah, yeah, another club.
Do
I
you
have
know where
worked
it
there.
is?
I have worked
It's
there.
all free. It's from 5 o'clock till 7,
That's brilliant.
and there's a hot meal and tea and coffee.
Ah, hang on, I'm
Or
on the
if
way,
they
yeah.
want to buy a drink,
Uh-huh.
they can go to the bar, but there's tea and coffee and a hot meal and cold desserts.
You heard it here first.
And it's
Sea
all
Houses.
free of charge, and the people who run it and organising it are amazing.
I'll put a link to this in the
They are
description.
amazing.
Brilliant.
Dementia discos, but you don't need dementia to go. I enjoy it. Promise I don't have it.
Thank you very much, Catherine.
Yet.
So
You're welcome.
let's go back to our early years now and
Eh.
remind ourselves of all that music we used to
Hey dear.
act after at St
Eh.
Robert's School in Washington.
Hey, I was Beat House. Come on, the Blues.
Oh, I was Aidan. I was in the Reds.
Reds.
I just wasn't very good at school.
Hey.
I was hopeless.
I didn't
was a
much like it. And
played
yet when you
football
leave,
and
you
that,
know,
but that
you
was about
wish.
it.
You'd wish.
Oh, I wish I'd worked a little bit harder, but I even left
Well,
early.
our Billy used to play football, and so did our David.
I even left early, you know.
Did you?
I got a job in May and they said, no, you can't leave for another few weeks because the exams are coming up. Then they had like this sort of meeting and they got in touch with my mum and dad and they said, to be honest with you, he's not actually going to pass any of the exams. So if he's got a job to go to, it'd be better he just goes. So there you have it then, Catherine Hall from the Old Vicarage in Wooler, Activities Coordinator. And I'm sure just like myself, you could see the passion coming through in her job. It's absolutely amazing. I'm seeing that everywhere, make no mistake about it. All the care home staff that I come across, I think the world of them all. And it's great when I can highlight them. So hope you've enjoyed listening to her. Now let's get in and entertain the residents. Right, one thing I have noticed in Wooler is very welcome as well. Every car park I've seen so far has been free. And that's not something you see everywhere. I'm parked up there. I'm using a blue badge, but you don't need one. It's free even if you haven't got a blue badge. So that's one good thing if you're coming up here. You don't get hammered for car parking and you won't get a ticket. Now what I've done is, because of the roadworks, I've come off the beaten track to a place called Hawthorpe Valley. Wow, just wow. I wouldn't recommend it for motorhomes or something like that maybe, but I'll tell you what a place. Very steep hill there, it's very much single tracks. It's absolutely stunning. And if I had the time, I'd follow that road, right down that steep hill. And this was only 5 minutes outside of Wooler. I'm very lucky, you know, that when I'm singing in the pubs and clubs and the holiday parks, I do a lot of travelling. I can end up in any part of the UK or even in Spain. But you know, when I'm doing the care homes, I might be confined to the North East and North Yorkshire. I'll tell you what, we've got some amazing places on our doorstep, haven't we? And today is no different. I'm in Wooler, in the Cheviots, gateway to the Cheviots, close to the border between England and Scotland.